So this is the pound yen analysis for Monday the 25th of June. Now let's just have a look at the prices and where prices may likely go. So previously we had prices head up towards this 46.38, encountered resistance in around 46.38 in the form of not only the horizontal level but also the 400 and 200 period moving averages. Confluence from which we have seen prices break below the 146, had a couple of retests of that 146 from underneath, came pretty close towards the retest of 146, from which we've seen a subsequent breakdown towards our 145.11, broke further from the 145.11 all the way down towards this 144.78, from which we have seen the bullish buy side momentum return to the market from this 144.78. So if we can hold above the 145.11, we'll be looking for a move up towards our 146.07. Successful break from which we're looking for price towards our 146.38, and if we can hold the 146.38 in the coming days or so, possibly looking for a move up towards that 147.35. If, however, we're not able to hold the 145.11, we're possibly looking for a move down towards our 144.78. Successful break from which we're looking for price to test the 44.36. Came pretty close for a perfect test before we saw this recovery here to the upside, so we're looking for possibly a test of that 44.36, and if we do see a breakdown from there, the very next level of note we're looking at is all the way down at that 143.19 here on the pound against the yen. What we'll do now is have a brief look here at the daily chart. We can see more recently we've had our highs, lower highs, before having this move to the downside. So let's just have a look here at the higher time frames. So first we'll have a look here at the monthly chart. We get the scale on here correct. As we can see here on this monthly chart, we've had this move to the upside, had a bearish engulfing candle, brief recovery, further sell side momentum, and so far in the month of June, we did have the move to the upside, but we have seen rejection of higher prices. And we have seen now seeing prices do look poised for a further move here to the downside on the pound against the yen. What we'll do now is have a look at the weekly chart, and as we can see on this weekly chart, the price momentum to the upside has somewhat stalled, had a brief pullback, posted a lower high, and now we've seen we could put it drawing a rough trend line. And now we've had a series of lower highs, suggesting that prices are beginning to progress further to the downside here on the pound against the yen. Do appear to be progressing further to the downside against the pound against the yen. So we'll look to see if we do find that support in around the areas previously identified as being areas of significance. Now we'll have a look here at the daily chart, and over here on the daily chart, get scaling correct. We can see here we had a sharp sell-off, brief recovery, bit of a consolidation, further sell, so I'm meant to take us down towards our 44.36. We've had this move to the upside, but if we have a look at the candle bodies, open to close, aren't very conducive of possibly higher prices, in that these candles, the bodies are pretty small, and we have seen a sell side momentum as indicated by the wick to the upside. So there remains a possibility of seeing further move down here towards that 143.19, our most recent swing low, to see if we do form a bit of a double bottom and see prices start to head to the upside here on the pound against the yen. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the pound yen analysis. Thanks for watching. Oh, before I go, of course, if we do hold support in around at 144.36, there remains a possibility of having a higher low relative to the previous low posted. So that remains a possibility, but if we do see a breakdown, possibly looking for a move back down, all the way down towards our 43.19 here on the pound against the yen. And that definitely wraps up this video. Thanks for watching.